Hello Internet! We are on Battlespot again, and we are hopefully going to find some opponents. I've been sitting here for a little while actually, trying to find an opponent, but I think everyone might be a little bit scared. If you watched Wednesday's video, the second opponent was actually ranked pretty highly, and we did win that one. So we've climbed a few points now, so we're sort of getting there a little bit. So I think maybe it's struggling to pair us with someone else of a similar-ish rating. Maybe there's not too many people online right now, but you know, fingers crossed we'll get there. I hope you're enjoying watching this as well. I mean, Lipid and Brillium is a combination that obviously I've used a lot in the past to, you know, some pretty nice success as well. But in this year, you know, I think everyone had just sort of discredited it, and really, honestly, I'm not saying it's very good, but we do appear to be actually winning a few games, don't we? Which is nice. As well, I suppose it's nice to use Lipid here as well, because I had a comment, I think, a few weeks ago, saying, you know, you've got Lipid all over your videos, and you've got a little icon of it down there and everything, and you're not using a Lipid, so, you know, what's up with that? And so maybe not everyone knows my history with Lipid. You know, I did get 9th at Worlds with it in 2013. I went positive with it at Worlds last year as well. Finally, we found someone from Japan. But I've sort of fallen out of favour with it this year. I don't think it is honestly that good. I think the weakest link on this team is Lipid, which is really unfortunate, you know, really sad to say. But we get a really annoying looking team to play against now. Like, Mewtwo is a nice Pokemon. Kyogre Mirrors, Kangaskhan's pretty nasty, but Sableye is always a tricky little thing. Togekiss can be quite tricky too. Like, my Voltorb can't touch it really. And Chansey is always an annoying little pink blob as well, isn't it? It'd be nice to have my Terrakion here so that I could close combat both of those and try and ignore the Mewtwo. Right, so let's stop talking and actually try and think about how we're going to play this game. The only Trick Room he's got is on Mewtwo, so maybe he's not going to be doing that. Tailwind, potentially. Thunder Waves, potentially. Icy Wind, potential, I suppose. Yeah, this is a bit tricky. I think we'd go Lipid Thunderous. That's pretty safe. With, like, I actually like Brillium here. Like, am I being mad? I'm not taking any restricted Pokemon. I think I might be a little bit mad. I mean, Scizor does pretty well against Mewtwo, as long as I'm in rain to stop any sort of flamethrowers. Brillium does okay against the Kyogre as well, as does Thundurus. Lipid is pretty good at disrupting here as well. So, I don't know, like, maybe I'm being a bit silly. Maybe I should have taken Kyogre instead of Scizor, but we'll see what he comes out with here. So, okay, Togekiss, Kangaskhan. Because, I mean, like, Scizor does do well against Togekiss as well, so that's why I sort of wanted to bring it. Now, do I go for a fake out on his Kangaskhan or not? That's the immortal question for me, isn't it? Really, is it an inner focus or is it scrappy? I think we're just going to try and get some foul play onto it and try and taunt the Togekiss. If he, like, uses Fake Out on my Thundurus, then at least I'm getting a good chunk onto the Kangaskhan. Like, a Fake Out, follow me, doesn't really make any sense. Ooh, Magic Coat. So, my Thundurus is getting taunted. Ooh, nasty. Magic Coat and Fake Out. My Thundurus isn't getting taunted because he faked me out. Okay. I'll have that. Well, that's interesting. Very interesting, to say the least. Blooming neck. I'll take it, though. Like, you'd imagine a Follow Me is coming now, wouldn't you? So that I can't knock out his Kangaskhan. So maybe I should taunt it again. Or I could try and Encore it, but not really much point in that. Yeah, this Kangaskhan is potentially going to be an issue, but I think if I taunt the Togekiss, then I'm going to be alright against it, I think. So, like, if he uses Follow Me Heat, then at least he's getting taunted. If he Magic Coats again, then, you know, okay, so I'm taunted, but something's going to take a foul play here, and it's the Chansey. Okay, that's not going to do anything to Chansey. And he doesn't Magic Coat, yeah, so I do get the taunt. 2 Magic Coats in a row. He's got Mental Herb as well. Mental Herb and Magic Coat. Okay. And you Thunder Waves me. So, I don't like that. I don't like that. If I had Fake Tears now, then it'd be nice to, like, Fake Tears Thunderbolt the Togekiss. Lipard, like, because it's paralyzed now, it doesn't really threaten the Kangaskhan, which is annoying. I have still got Breloom and I have still got Scizor in the back too, so I'm going to try and swagger this and go for a Thunderbolt because he might try and Magic Coat again this turn. Lipard, damn, I don't get that swagger off. It just goes for an Air Slash. Okay, so I might, okay, might be losing Lipard here if you like. Seismic tosses it as well. Skill swap. Oh, what am I seeing? What are we seeing here? Hopefully not, like, minimize, like, Psych Up stuff. Okay. So I'm going to try and Encore that. And he might go for a Follow Me, but he might not. If he doesn't Follow Me, then yeah, I mean this is worked out. If he does Follow Me, then he's losing his Togekiss. So he's going to be probably skill swapping back my Prankster here. Okay, so we know he's got Kangaskhan in the back. His restricted Pokemon were Mewtwo and something else. Was it Kyogre? It was Kyogre, wasn't it? Okay, have your natural cure back. You dirty pink blob. So either way, Breloom is nice here. I suppose. And if he brought up Mewtwo, then maybe not. I mean, because I didn't bring Kyogre, my Scizor isn't as safe against Mewtwo as I maybe would like. I will put Breloom out, though. If he puts his Kangaskhan in, then, you know, we can protect and whatever with that, too. And that is indeed his Kangaskhan. So what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to Mach Punch the Kangaskhan. If he fakes me out, then he fakes me out. If he doesn't, he's losing his Kangaskhan, and whatever he's going to switch in, which I'm presuming he will be switching his Chansey into one of his primal Pokemon, it's going to be getting paralyzed, which is nice. If it's Kyogre, then it means Breloom will be able to outspeed it, and get a really nice Bullet Seed onto it. If it's Mewtwo, then we'll be able to outspeed it and, you know, hit it. And it is Kyogre. Yeah, so this is working out nicely. So either his Kyogre is getting paralyzed or his Kangaskhan is going down now. Because I don't have Protect on Thundurus, I didn't really have an option of just double protecting there. And you protect, fake out the Breloom. Okay. So again, I don't really mind that too much. I don't think. Scizor isn't really looking the most useful Pokemon now. Breloom I do need to keep safe, but I sort of need Breloom to knock out the Kangaskhan here. I don't know. Actually, I don't think I'm in a fantastic situation. In all of honesties, maybe now I'll protect the Breloom, and try and Thunderwave his Kangaskhan. Oh dear. Yeah, I think I'm going to be losing my Thunderous here. If he just goes for an Origin Pulse or a Water Spout. But he gets paralyzed. No, he doesn't. We just sort of read the thing wrong there. Okay, so we are losing Thunderous. Yeah, we are losing Thunderous. Yeah, this is not good now. Okay, so at least there's no Mewtwo, and at least he is paralyzed as well. Like he might try and protect the Kyogre so that he can skill swap away my Technician or something, but I think I've just got to go for a Bullet Seed here. And I could Bug Bite as well, or I could Swords Dance here. I think I've just got to Bug Bite, really. Don't want to see Protect, but it's super obvious. Like, I'm Bug Biting here as well, because if he doesn't Protect, I don't think... like, it depends on how many hits I get, obviously. Oh, he doesn't Protect. Okay. What's his Chansey doing, then? Because this should not... Yeah, look at that. That is definitely knocking him out. Yeah, and we get 3 hits so that the Bug Bite goes onto the Chansey as well, which is nice. Chansey shouldn't be using Flamethrower here, because he did have the Rain up. Okay, so that's a nice chunk. Counter. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is not good. That is not good. Okay, so I might be able to knock out the Kangaskhan with a Mach Punch, but I can't Spore that Chansey. So I've got to hit it. And it can just counter me. We've just lost this game. Oh dear. Okay, so... And he's got Soft Boil as well. Which means he can take it to time. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, well... We're definitely going for a Mach Punch here. So he's got Soft Boiled, he's got Skill Swap, and he's got... Counter. Maybe is Seismic Toss his last attack? Yeah, like he'll Sucker Punch me here, but I don't think there's really much we can do to win this now, unless we sort of predict the turn he's not going to counter. Or if he gets fully paralyzed on the turn. I suppose that worked as well. Now, thinking about it, counter. Does counter do the damage, like, with a multi-hit move? Does it just counter the one last hit? I think it might do. Like, if we go to time, the chance is winning. We need to bank on paralysis, I suppose. We're going to Bullet Seed just to sort of see how this mechanic works, because I might survive, like, if it is just the one seed counter. Well, actually, looking at that, I think, yeah, we need paralysis here. And he goes for the counter, yeah, okay. So, we've just lost to a counter Chansey. How about that? So actually, the turn when I got 3 Bullet Seeds onto the Kyogre, I really was should have been hoping just for the 2 seeds so that the Bug Bite knocked out the Kyogre there. Also, if I had just gone for a Swords Dance there instead, then I would have won that game. Because, you know, I would have not lost my Scizor and I would have seen the counter. So, that's interesting. A little bit frustrating because we're going to have lost a lot of points for that. But, you know, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it, really? But there you go. Chansey with counter. Be warned. It can do some hefty damage. And like, interesting that I didn't take any of my primal, any of my restricted Pokemon as well. And we would have won if, you know, either 2 hits or the Swords Dance there as well. So, you know, frustrating, but you've always got to expect some sort of shenanigans with Chansey. Blooming counter. I suppose, like, if he did get fully paralysed on that last turn as well, we could have still potentially won the game, because maybe, like, a 4 or 5 seed hit next turn would have knocked it out, or if he got another fully, you know, another full paralysis there as well. So there were a lot of dice being rolled there, even in the moves that were thrown out. But I suppose I should have gone for the Swords Dance there instead, and Scizor would have, you know, come through for us. But, you know, what can you do? It's a Chansey. So maybe I'll expect counter on it in the future now. But, you know, sorry if I'm just screaming into the microphone there. We're hopefully going to find another opponent and get another game going, and hopefully win the next one. Would be nice, wouldn't it? To finish off this week as well. Hope you've enjoyed this week, as we find Nathan, who is apparently a VGC player from France, with a decent rating there. And he's got sort of like a big 6, but there's no Groudon. That's interesting. And he's got a Ferrothorn as well. Right. So I like Liepard Thundurus here. I think I sort of need Scizor too. Scizor is nice here. And maybe Kyogre isn't so important here. Yveltal, maybe, like, don't tell me I'm just going to bring Breloom again. Kyogre. Like, Kyogre can't really do too much against Ferrothorn. Breloom can, because, like I said in last video, on Wednesday's video, Breloom is slow. This Breloom, I'm pretty sure, beats Ferrothorn one-on-one. A Gyro Ball does not do much to this Breloom. So, do I have Yveltal, or do I have Breloom here? The Talonflame, I'm pretty sure, is going to be coming. So, maybe I want Yveltal. You know what, I'm going to take Breloom. Wow, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I'm going to take Breloom. I'm not using my restricted Pokemon. Yeah. This is a weird video. This is a really weird video. Yeah. So I'm not... Like, Yveltal is okay against Ferrothorn, but I'm a little bit worried about that Xerneas. Breloom can at least take... That's my favourite lead of thingy. At least Breloom can take a hit and put it to sleep. Yeah, that was my thinking. Okay, so probably a fake out. Maybe even a quick guard. This guy doesn't have Groudon to switch his Talonflame into, so he's probably going to be probably going to be going for a fake out on my Thundurus here. So I'll use fake out onto the thingy and try and get a Thunderbolt onto the thingy as well. If we trade fake outs, then we trade fake outs. Might be trading Liepard for his Talonflame, in which case I'm happy. I'd like that trade. But I suppose the most annoying thing about like a fake out on my Thundurus is it means that it is potentially like the one first hit from a double edge might... Yeah, I'm expecting a fake out here then. Oh no, just a double edge. Okay. Onto the thingy, which survives. I mean, it's EV to survive that. Okay, I really don't mind that at all. Yeah, like I was saying, a fake out damage onto the Thundurus. Ooh, that last one did a lot of damage. You can see how it's EV to survive that. Yeah, the fake out puts it in range so that the first hit from a double edge won't activate my Citrus Berry, and you know that's bad. You know, recoil damage is nice. Like on Wednesday's video, that sort of came into effect there as well. So I don't mind that. I really don't mind that because he's lost his Talonflame, and he's lost his Quick Guard. I've got Scizor in the back, and he doesn't have Groudon, so my Scizor is actually quite happy now. I'm going to foul play, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just going to foul play the Kangaskhan, put it into either a Mach Punch or a Bullet Punch range, and either Taunt or Thunder Wave the Xerneas here. I don't think he's going to be going for a Geomancy, because he can just knock both of them out here. So maybe a Thunder Wave would be nice, but Taunt, like, just to stop the thing is quite nice too. I'm just going to Thunder Wave it. I mean, there is a full paralysis chance with Thunder Wave after all, which is also very nice. But I think there's a good chance I'm losing both of my Pokemon here. Ooh, well, he's losing his Kangaskhan. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm losing both of my Pokemon here. I didn't anticipate that foul play to knock out his Kangaskhan, but like I said, I wanted it in range of Mach Punch or Bullet Punch. But now we're just going to be 2-on-2, or not, because actually Thundurus pulls us through again. And, I'm going to put Breloom in because I'm expecting it to be Kyogre that he's got in the back. And, yeah. This Breloom will be faster than his Paralyzed Xerneas. The Kyogre's probably going to Protect here, though, as he tries to Dazzling Gleam. So what I am going to do is, I don't know, I'm going to Protect Breloom here, but let me think. If he Dazzling Gleams and knocks out my Thundurus, then and protect his Kyogre, then I can get a definite Bullet Seed onto the Kyogre next turn, because I've got my Sash. I think he's going to protect his Kyogre. He's not protecting his Kyogre. Oh dear. So the chances of this Xerneas moving are pretty low now. If it hits itself in confusion, that would be a little bonus, but he goes for an Ice Beam. Does he hit himself? He gets paralyzed. Thundurus coming through for us there. Wow. Right, well that's nice, but he has burnt my Breloom to Protect. So I'm kind of forced to Bullet Seed the Kyogre here, and I can't do anything more to the Xerneas to try and stop it moving. Because he burnt out my Protect from Breloom there, he can protect his Kyogre now and actually do some good work against me. Do I bring in my Scizor? Do I Protect? Do I predict the Kyogre to Protect here? I mean, the Xerneas is paralyzed and confused, so like the chances of it moving are quite low if the Kyogre does Protect, which I didn't want to see. So I hope that the Xerneas doesn't move. He doesn't move. The Rubber Duckies come for us. Thank you, Rubber Duckies. So I'm going to protect my Breloom here and get the Thunder Wave onto Kyogre. Like, he doesn't know that I've got Scizor in the back. But that Xerneas is now in Bullet Punch range because he just hit himself. The reason, like, okay, so the Protect with his Kyogre was very obvious there, so I'm playing the odds. I'm thinking, either I predict his Protect, he's not going for the double Protect, which is nice, either I predict his Protect and bring in Scizor, which I think he was trying to Ice Beam, thinking it was my Yveltal. But if he does Protect, then the Xerneas is confused, and it is paralyzed as well, so the chance of that moving is pretty iffy as well. So I was sort of playing the odds there. The game is not over, by any means still. He might try and protect his Kyogre. Again, but I suppose if he does, Breloom has got its Sash to bail us out. So, like, I'm feeling comfortable, but the game isn't over. This Thunderbolt might knock his Xerneas out, and it does actually. So, like, we've just played both of these games, like the VGC 13 or 15 games. I did not bring either of my restricted Pokemon. What on earth am I doing? What on earth am I doing? It's worked out for us. Thunderous has worked out for us here. So, yeah. Let's just... It's probably going to forfeit, but let's have a little cheeky swag, just for the sake of it. He lets us as well. I'm sorry, Nathan, I think it's called, from France. I'm not trying to disrespect you, I'm just, I had the game won there, so, just having a bit of fun. Yeah, Thunderous doing the business. Them little rubber duckies doing the business that turn. I was playing the odds, didn't really want to protect from the Kyogre. We was just playing the odds, so, yeah, that's Thunderous for you. 2 games, no restricted Pokemon. Thanks a lot, guys. I hope you've enjoyed watching this. Please like and share. You know, get it out there as well. The channel is still growing, so you know it's really nice actually. Thanks a lot, and goodbye for now.